Welcome back to Vora's Physical Media. I'm Vanessa and he's Charles. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and keep hitting that bell notification so you know every single time that we post a video. And we actually have a Shout Studios title, and it is a 4K, and it is of Old Henry. Here's the front, here is your spine, and here is your back. And this does star Trace Adkins, and Stephen Dorff is in this as well, and Tim Blake Nelson. And your disc artwork. So this one is obviously a Western, and it is starring Tim Blake Nelson and his son, and they live out in the country. I think this was what, Oklahoma, I think it's Oklahoma. This is like obviously years after, like how Far and Away was, where they went out and tried to get land. This is actually what he did to get the land that he owns for this movie. And a horse shows up to their farm, and he tells his son he needs to stay, and he went out searching for somebody because there was blood on the saddle. Turns out there's somebody out there. He was originally going to leave him because he didn't want to have any part of it. Then he had a change of heart, and he brought him back. Well, the guy that he saved obviously was not really a good guy, and he kind of knew that, but he didn't want him just dying out because he was near like a river, so he didn't want that contamination. So he tried to save him to get him back on his way to leave. And obviously you have Stephen Dorff's character, who says he's the sheriff. And he comes to the farm, and he wants the guy that he has saved. And it kind of just takes off from there. I don't want to give away too much because this has a twist of an ending.
Yeah, you'll never see it coming. Stephen Dorff plays a great villain. He always does. It's nice to see him play a sheriff again, because remember he played a sheriff in Leatherface.
Yes.
So I really enjoy.
But he was actually a sheriff in that one. This one, he's a fake sheriff.
I know, but he acts like he's a sheriff.
Yep.
But he has this posse with him, per se. It has the Western feel because it is a Western, and as you watch the movie, you'll understand why it is technically a Western. If you like Western movies, you're gonna like this. Like she said, the ending you're never gonna see coming.
We didn't.
No, we didn't. And all of a sudden, bam! I'm like that. That just made me a fan of this movie. And I really like the actor. What was his name? Tim Blake Nelson.
Yes.
Great actor. Definitely a great actor. And Trace Adkins was his
brother-in-law.
Yeah. So he was on a different farm on the other side. But yeah, it was nice to see him in there also.
Yeah.
So
Trace Adkins really can act.
So it's a really good movie. You just need to. If you're a Western fan, you're going to love it. If you're not a Western fan,
you're still going to love it.
I think you need to give it a chance, expand your horizon, per se. This is actually good. This was a blind buy for me before we came to what's now, but I do not regret it. It just sounded enticing to me. I read it, and I'm like, this actually sounds pretty good. It didn't give away anything about what's going on throughout the movie and what happens at the end.
Yep.
But the ending is what you're really going to appreciate, because we did when we finished watching it.
Yeah. This is, like he said, though, if you're not a Western fan, this is definitely the movie to get you into Westerns.
Yeah. Now, you do have some special features. You have a behind-the-scenes look with the cast and the filmmakers, and you have a theatrical trailer. Now, with that being said, this being in 4K, what is it, Dolby Vision? HDR, I'm sorry. This one's in HDR. I'm used to Dolby Vision coming from Shout, but yeah. Then HDR. Now, as far as the picture, HDR to me gets brighter than Dolby Vision.
Yes.
Most of the time it does, I think. But it's not a movie that's going to overwhelm you with brightness. I mean, because it's basically a Western. Now, when it comes to the fire, different story. You could really see every detail, especially in the grain, the grass, anywhere with the horses, and then as far as blood and anything like that.
Yes.
Because there's obviously a lot of shooting in this. So.
But you also get to see all the, I don't know how you, and like the wood, like I don't want to say it's a grain, but you get to see all the veins in the wood and everything, because obviously it's an older movie and they built the houses a certain way. Well, you can actually see all that in it.
And the facial details are very detailed, definitely
Yes.
detailed and very clear. So, would I recommend it? Yes. You can probably get this on a future sale coming up. This is actually what I did. I got this on a sale, and I definitely do not regret it. If you're a Western fan, definitely give it a shot. If you're not, still give it a shot because it's very enticing to see it.
Yes. And I will have the links down below for this.
Yeah. So, as far as a Western, I'm not a big Western fan, but I really enjoyed this. I give it a 4 out of 5 because I'm not, like I said, a bigger Western fan than what she is.
Yeah.
She would give it a 5 out of 5.
I would.
But
I
really
enjoyed
enjoyed it.
it.
I've been getting more into Westerns, and this is one, if you're new to the genre, which you shouldn't be, so give it a shot. It's well worth it. Shout did a wonderful job.
They did.
So that's it. That's our review on Old Henry. Not much more to say without giving it away. Like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next one.
Bye.